What if I told you that while innocent Nigerians are being kidnapped, raped, and murdered by armed bandits, the government is actually paying those same criminals to go on religious pilgrimage? Hmm. That's not just conspiracy theory. That's not speculation. That's a direct allegation from Dr. Bashir Kurfi, the convener of the Katsina Community Security Initiative. And the details are absolutely damning. We are talking about 10 million naira. Let me repeat that again. 10 million naira paid to individual bandit leaders to perform Hajj in Saudi Arabia, while your brothers and sisters are dying in the forest of northwest Nigeria. The government is allegedly sponsoring the very people pulling the triggers to go worship in Mecca. This isn't just corruption. This isn't just incompetence. This is a betrayal of our highest order. And today, we are breaking down every single detail of this explosive revelation. Before we dive in, if you're tired of the lies and want real analysis of what's happening in Nigeria, smash the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell. Most importantly, remember to click on the thumbs up button below this video. That is the only way you can show support to this channel. We are holding power accountable here. Join the conversation in the comment section as well. Now let's get into the specifics. Dr. Bashir Kurfi didn't just make vague accusations during his interview on Trust TV's live podcast. He gave names, he gave figures, he gave details that demand investigation. According to Kurfi, the Katsina state government sponsored notorious bandit leaders to perform the Muslim pilgrimage. The price tag, 10 million naira per person. Think about what that means. In a region where farmers can afford seeds, where families are displaced, where children are out of school because of insecurity, the government found millions to send killers on a spiritual journey. And here is the kicker. When the interviewer challenged Kurfi, asking if he had evidence for such a serious allegation, Kurfi didn't back down. He acknowledged it was an allegation, yes, but then he dropped this bombshell. Several bandit leaders were seen in Saudi Arabia during the pilgrimage. Now, I want you to think about this logically. Think about it very logically here. How do bandits, wanted criminals, people the government claims to be fighting, how do they get to Saudi Arabia? I know they got through the airport. They did not fly. They need passports. They need visas. They need to fly out of Nigerian airport. They need to return through Nigerian airport. Yes. This isn't some underground operation. This is happening in broad daylight through official channels with government knowledge. If this is making you angry, yes, good, very good. You should be angry. And if you want more deep dives into the issues affecting Nigeria that mainstream media won't touch, make sure you're subscribed to Newsroom Nigeria. We are just getting started. Also, don't forget to click on the thumbs up button as well. It encourages us to put out more reliable, authentic videos out there. Kurfi didn't speak in generalities. He named names, and that's what makes this so explosive. Audu Lankai. Kurfi described him as one of the biggest bandits operating in Katsina and neighboring areas. And here is what's absolutely mind-blowing. Kurfi said the government meets with him. The government sits with him. Government allows committees to negotiate with him. Let me ask you something. Since when do you negotiate with murderers? Since when do you sit with people who are actively killing your citizens? But it gets worse. Kurfi mentioned other names too. Manuri and another bandit leader operating around the Ranka area. It specifically challenged anyone to say these people weren't in Saudi Arabia. Let them say that some of these big bandits like Manuri and this guy around the Ranka area were not in Saudi Arabia. Many of them were there. This is according to Kurfi. I'm quoting him now. I don't know whether they are back, Kurfi said. Now, here is what's really disturbing. Kurfi revealed that these bandits aren't hiding in caves. They are not ghosts. They are not in the bush or in the rocks. They are staying in places people know. Everybody knows them. Their parents are alive. People know where they come from. So let me get this straight. The government knows who these people are. They know where they live. They know their families. They know their locations. And instead of arresting them, instead of bringing them to justice, they are sponsoring them for Hajj. This isn't a security strategy. This is collusion. This is complicity. If you are seeing the pattern here, if you understand how deeply corrupt and dysfunctional this system is, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. We need more people talking about this. Also, share this video. Let's expose this scandal. Don't forget to also click on the thumbs up button below. That is the only way you can show support to this channel. That is the only way you can encourage us to put out more reliable and authentic videos out there. Now, this is where it gets really offensive, because Kurfi didn't just expose the financial scandal, he exposed the spiritual betrayal. When asked if sponsoring these bandits was part of efforts to encourage them to embrace peace and abandon violence, Kurfi dismissed that suggestion completely. His response, no, maybe to ridicule the religion, he said in disgust. Let that sink in. To ridicule the religion, that is the Islamic religion. Kurfi then asked the question that every faithful Muslim should be asking. How can you be a murderer if you don't have any faith? Then they take you to Mecca and call you an Alhaji. Do you understand the sacrilege here? These are people who kill civilians, who kill military personnel, who terrorize entire communities, and the government is facilitating their pilgrimage, allowing them to return with the title Alhaji, a title of honor, of respect, of spiritual achievement. They fly out of Nigerian airports. They return through Nigerian airports. They are given the same treatment as law-abiding citizens. Meanwhile, the families of their victims are living in IDP camps, wondering where their next meal is coming from. This isn't just bad policy. This is a mockery of faith itself, that is the Islamic religion. It's using religion as a cover for appeasement, as a way to legitimize criminals, to give them social status while they continue their reign of terror. If this outrage resonates with you, if you believe that faith shouldn't be weaponized to protect criminals, then subscribe right now. We need to amplify voices like Kurfi's. We need to demand accountability. Like this video, share it with your friends and family as well. Now let's zoom out for a moment. This isn't just about Katsina State. This isn't just about one state government. This is about a broader catastrophic failure of strategy across northern Nigeria. Kurfi's allegations come amid continuing concerns about the use of negotiations, amnesty arrangements, and non-kinetic approaches by some northern states in addressing banditry and kidnapping. non-kinetic approaches that bureaucratic speak for. We are not actually fighting the criminals. Now here's the reality. Negotiation only works when both parties want peace. When bandits are paid millions to go on Hajj, when they are being given legitimacy, when they are being treated as stakeholders instead of criminals that they really are, what incentive do they have to stop? None, zero, nada at all. They are being rewarded for violence. They are being incentivized to continue kidnapping, to continue killing, because they know the government will eventually come to the table with money, with pilgrimages, with amnesty deals. If you're tired of watching the same failed strategies repeat over and over again, while Nigerians die, subscribe to this channel. We are calling out these failures. We are demanding better. But Kufu didn't just expose the problem, he offered a solution, and it's one that makes perfect sense. Community-based security structures, local vigilante groups and security volunteers drawn from the communities they serve. Why? Because residents are better positioned to identify suspicious individuals and criminal elements. They know who belongs, they know who doesn't, they know when strangers are moving through, they know which families are harboring criminals. Instead of negotiating with bandits, empower the communities. Instead of paying millions for Hajj, invest in local security. Instead of appeasement, actual protection. The allegations Dr. Bashir Kurfi has made are serious, they are specific, and they demand investigation. If even half of what he's saying is true, we are looking at one of the most egregious betrayals of public trust in recent Nigerian history. To the Katsina state government, federal government, to the security agencies, investigate these claims, name by name, flight record by flight record, Hajj list by Hajj list. The people of Northwest Nigeria deserve better. Nigeria deserves better. We cannot continue to reward those who terrorize us. We cannot continue to mock our faith by calling murderers Alhaji. We cannot continue to negotiate with people whose only language is violence. It is time for accountability. It's time for justice. It's time for action. If this video opened your eyes, if you believe we need to expose these scandals and demand change, please subscribe to Newsroom Nigeria, like this video and share it widely. Comment below with your thoughts. Should bandits be negotiated with? Should they be sponsored for Hajj? Let's have a conversation in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and never stop demanding accountability. Bye for now.